What's up? Welcome to Big Caddy. My Chronicles, fixing up my 1953 Cadillac Series 62 four-door. Needs a little love, but it's a beautiful car. Let's get to it.
No other mark of identification speaks so clearly of the product that bears it, as does the famous Cadillac V and...
Alright, so here we go. 1953 Cadillac Series 62. Small dent right here, driver's side behind front wheel, and then this little bit of a dent in the front quarter panel and front door, and then a little bitty dent right here that's been patched, and then a little bit of rust right here on this rocker panel. And the other side has a one close to this, but not as bad. So that's really it. That's all the rust. Never done bodywork. So this is my before. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and pull. You can see I pulled most of the body filler that was on here off, but it's a good 1/2 inch right here, or maybe even 5/8 in a couple spots. So I'm gonna see if I can't get, this is just mostly surface rust. It's not too bad. So we're gonna clean that up, put some rust converter primer. I'm gonna pull that dent out farther so we don't have to put as much body filler. That seems like a lot. Let's see if I can clean this line up a little bit and then fix this spot and this spot. All right, first try. We'll see how it goes. So I got it somewhat cleaned up here on the door. Got the trim off. I'll have to take the door off though to get that one pin out. But we're gonna sand this, put some rust converter. Got most of that broke down, and then, you know, sand out what we can. Of course, we always have our helper back here. True shop dog. So here's what I think happened. You can see the holes from where they tried to pull this dent out, and then they put these rivets in here. There was one here and there was one right here. Well, what happened was the seal on the window above it deteriorated, and then water got inside the door a little bit. Found that stud, which wasn't sealed on the inside, and then just slowly started a little bit of rust on the inside of the door and seeped out, and then spread across this whole panel from the old bodywork. So make sure you seal the inside just in case. We'll get to that too. There's a whole bunch of rust sediment in there we're going to vacuum out as well in the bottom of the door. But we'll also change the seals on the windows here. So here's what I'm thinking about for sanding. I got this soft block right here and this padded wheel for the die grinder here, which is a Harbor Freight special. Some Harbor Freight sandpaper, got some 40, 80, I don't expect to use the 40, the 80, got some 180, got some 400, got a little bit in between, but I just threw this stuff together. The 40's like worst case scenario. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get over there. I'm gonna sand this down, get some of that crappy ass Bondo, over 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get that down maybe to like 1/8 of an inch. So we're gonna try and push that door out a little bit, but we gotta sand it down to really find out what we're working with. You get in close, you see how thick that is? Chunky. There's the hole that started it all right there. This one right here, just a little bit on the top where it was catching water from the stud on the inside of the door. And then a good 1/8 right there you can see. And then the bottom, all of that's real strong, so we'll use that as our line again. And we're gonna do the door first, and then that way we can make our line and panels match up real nice. And then I'll move over here, we'll pull this dent, sand all this out, and then we'll make that match this, and hopefully we'll have a pretty little car. All right. Remember, I've never done this, so I'm learning this from watching YouTube videos just like you. Cheers. I also got this from Harbor Freight, P95 for solids and oil aerosols. Figured it'll be good to do the sanding, and then when I get ready, I'll do the paint with this as well. And then, yeah, I don't remember how much it cost, but it's the only one they had. There was pretty slim pickings on sandpaper, really everything at Harbor Freight.
This magnificent new Cadillac presents truly thrilling beauty in every detail and from every angle. Inside, you see luxury and graciousness with modern fabrics and unusual beauty of appointments. And on the road, Cadillac's masterful 250 horsepower engine, its incredibly smooth hydromatic drive, and its advanced power steering provide the finest performance in Cadillac history. Truly, the Cadillac V and Crest have never before represented so much in quality and beauty and performance as